It's week 3 of the National Football League, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Browns, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. To return this, Marcus Jones. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a New England first down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Now a give to Stevenson, coming right. Along this sideline inside the 25. They get 22 on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
First down from the red zone. He gets it into the hands of Jalen Polk. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 6-0 lead right away. Jalen Polk, the touchdown. Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So here come the Browns on offense, readying for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder back in 2017, Deshaun Watson.
You know what I like, Kate? I like that even though he got burned a couple times last week, had the interceptions, he didn't let that throw him off his game or make him gun-shy to keep pushing the ball down the field. And look what that mindset got him as a result. 3 touchdowns, and much more importantly, a win.
He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackle made by Juwan Bentley. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Watson. That's Tillman, he's got it. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Joe. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. They mark him short there, and the run gains nothing. It's 4th down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Patriots will be backed up pretty deep to start the drive. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Second and 3 now. From the 19. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a New England 1st down. Going play action, May. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. May now from the gun. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted actually, so 2nd down coming up. To the air yet again, May. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. On play action, here's May. He puts everything behind this one. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. 2nd drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. They'll start this series with an... Oh, the football's loose! Scooped up by the Patriots! And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Hits him on the in route. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots drive out to an early 14-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's Smith on the return. Returns looking good so far. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, here's Watson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing on third down, Watson. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Into the hands of Tillman, complete. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Sticking to the air with Watson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackle made by Juwan Bentley.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Working from the gun, Watson. He'll get this to Tillman. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the Patriots 18-yard line.
Now a give right side to Chump. And an opening doesn't materialize. He's cut near the line of scrimmage. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Watson. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They're going to run for it with Chubb. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. May now. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. From the gun, it's May. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 11. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. May. Henry on the catch. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing is May. It is caught left side. And they get this down to the 28. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets them the first.
First down, New England.
Throwing off the play fake here. He'll get this to Henry. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10.
First down, Patriots.
Working inside the red zone. This throw is cut. And he drives this forward to the 6. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. May now from the gun. Has it in close. And he has the New England touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Patriots stretch their lead to 21.
Browns, nothing. Joey Sly to kick off for the Patriots.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Back out now comes the Browns offense. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Chubb with the 1st and more. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that gives the Browns a first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Going to the ground again on first. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Watson working in the pistol. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Kyle Duggar hauling him down.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's May. Complete over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. May on 1st and 10. It's complete to Hopkins. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Given 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a New England first down.
First down, Patriots.
From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
And they will score. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots grow their lead yet again.
Browns 3. Joey Sly to kick off for the Patriots.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. One of the tight ends motioning left. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Watson. Connects with Johnson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. It's the Browns looking at first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Watson. He's got a man left. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Working from the gun, Watson. Chubb brings it in. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end. Third and short, it's Watson. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Corey Bajorquez on the punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. The Patriots and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Man in motion here. First down throw for May. Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now, as we get a chance to look at their picks from this year's draft, Brock, we see a lot of names that are set up to help this team, both this year as rookies and down the line as well.
Yeah, you really see the 2 draft strategies combined here, right? Best player available in drafting for need. Some people, well, they like one, some like the other. Personally, I think it's best when you add both to a class like they did. Some of these guys we're going to see right away, and others, well, they're going to have to develop to add some depth and serious talent down the road.
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Looking to throw. isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. So we've reached the end of 2, and it's the visiting Patriots out in front. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. And they are just about ready to head to halftime with the Dolphins on top. The Dolphins trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, we head up to our nation's capital to check in on the Commanders at home in Landover. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Terry McLaurin, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Bills trying to hold on and claim victory. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's Smith on the return. Return's looking good so far. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The Browns with their offense back out there as Nick Chubb returns to the field. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're getting a look at here. Those big plays, the explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been there for him in this one. Ball at the 33 for first down. From the gun, Watson. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the first down as he stays in bounds. Watson with a blitz coming. Got a man, it's Njoku. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 47-yard line.
Second half's going to start with a run by Chubb. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Good for a Browns. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Watson now. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The Browns are lining up to punt. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. The Patriots are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And our team in the truck putting these highlights together, well, they certainly had plenty of touchdowns to choose from. For them, actually. Though the way he's been playing, Brock, you cannot count on him being done reaching that end zone just yet. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. 1st and 10. Here's Stevenson. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's May. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. He's got a gain of 6 there. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end. 5 men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down coming. Made to throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
And he will go down. The Patriots make the play. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Here's New England ready once again on offense. And you can see in these clips quite an extensive highlight reel he's put together in what is a 4-touchdown game for him already.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say this guy's in the zone. I know in hoops, sometimes shooters say that hoop looks and that basket looks enormous. Right, I know on a golf course you're thinking, man, everything is a birdie. For this guy today, 4 touchdowns on the ledger, he's made it look easy.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. The give inside to Stevenson. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Run here with Stevenson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And this one doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stopped at the line. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. On play action, here's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Browns and this running back headed back out for a new series. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They'll come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
One of the tight ends in motion left. Again, it's Chubb. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 42. That one complete to Njoku. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Browns with the ball, but they enter this 4th quarter at a massive deficit. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Watson working in the pistol. He'll get this complete to Chubb. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
For another Cleveland Browns.
Judy now in motion left. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Running back sent in motion. From the 23. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect.
He loses the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. A gain of 6, and that brings up an interesting 4th and short call.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
The give inside to Chubb. And he'll go down here at the 16. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the 1st. Short side option here. He's running left. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
At the 6-yard line.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did. You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So we'll get a pause in the action. Looks like medical staff out for an injured player. And it's Deshaun Watson, the one hurt on the play. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On the run, it's Stevenson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They go again with Stevenson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a New England 1st down. Stevenson with another carry. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Running in here with Stevenson. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. 2nd and 3 now. May. Polk makes the catch. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 13 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First down, New England.
Here's Stevenson. And they'll stop him after he rolls downhill to the 32. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the handoff, Stevenson. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Patriots.
Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. This is Stevenson on the give. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. This is Stevenson. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Stevenson. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Patriots continue piling it on here in the 4th. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Patriots continue piling on to this lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. His return starts at the 5. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. Hits him on the in route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. And the Patriots got home. They dropped him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 44-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd down and 1.
Now looking to throw. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he's going to work his way up to the 19. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Running the counter, Stevenson. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And it was a maestro of a performance defensively, limiting them to only 1 field goal. Playing shutdown football like that, Brock, it is no surprise they came away with the win. And I think you'd agree, we see some more lockdown football in their future. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.